Hello everyone, welcome to the Telangana Exam Center. This is your educator Sayyid Shujatullah. Today we'll be discussing the key features of the budget part 4. Okay, already we have done part 3 under it. Now this is the part 4 that we are learning. The heading is key features, but it is a very detailed budget we are discussing. Make sure that you concentrate on all the important data, facts for the examination point of view. So a little bit revision on it. Already we have completed. There are 4 castes which the government of India is promoting. One is farmers, Gharib, Mahila, that is women, Yuva. These are the 4 important pillars to pursue Viksit Bharat. Means if you want to see India as a developed state, what you have to do is, what the government is planning is, we have to develop this 4 castes. Then we can make India as a developed state. Okay, so this we have done, and budget themes based on employment, skilling, MSME, middle class. Remember the 4 important areas of budget theme. In this we have done the priorities for Viksit Bharat. So already we have completed the priority 1, productivity and resilience in agriculture. This we have already done in our part 1. Then part 2 we have done with regard to employment and skilling, that we have learned in the last class. Okay, then we are having this is the part 3. This also we have done in our last class. Inclusive human resource development and social justice. The thumbnails definitely tell you all of these headings are there. Okay, now let us go ahead with the part 4. Part 4 is all about manufacturing and services. You know that for a country like India, manufacturing plays a very important role because it has the ability to observe lot of labor force. Remember this point, because a country which is having majority of the adult population unskilled, for them manufacturing importance takes the center stage. That is the reason India is always promoting what? Manufacturing, so that unskilled adult labor force should be observed under it. As you know that manufacturing does not require any heavy skills or any professional skills. If you are having a training certificate, if you are having experience also, you can be a part of any manufacturing process. But it is not the same case with regard to services. To work in bank and finance, you should have some good qualifications. To work as a chartered accountant, to work as a lawyer, okay, to work as an engineer, you should have a professional skills. And that professional skills are there only with a handful of the population. Okay, but majority of the population are unskilled, adult labor force is there. So we are pulling them towards what? Manufacturing. And you can also ask that, sir, agriculture we can pull more. Already you understood, you might have already learned that agriculture suffers from a unemployment problem called as disguised unemployment. Disguised unemployment is seen in agriculture. Means already the number of people which are required in the agriculture sector are more than what is required. Okay, that is the reason agriculture sector is already overburdened with the labor force. So we cannot move more people into agriculture. It will only lead to more distribution of that income between among many people, leading to very low standard of living. That is the reason the only sector that we are having that can create, okay, that can solve the problem here is manufacturing. Not only that, if we do the mercantile exports more, okay, then also we'll get more foreign exchange reserves and our products will become competitive in the worldwide global trade, they will sell. So that is the reason we can, with the help of manufacturing, we can increase our domestic supply and also we can export. So let us see what the budget has given with regard to manufacturing and services. So credit guarantee scheme for MSME is already there in the form of Mudra, Micro Unit Development Refinancing Agency. Mudra scheme has already launched by the government of India. Okay, to the disadvantaged and weaker section of society. So in Mudra scheme, okay, you will get a loan. So if the bank is giving this loan to you, bank don't have to worry about their loan repayment, because government of India is promoting this particular Mudra loan with the help of a scheme called as credit guarantee. So banks give credit to the people. This credit is guaranteed by the government. That is why it is called as credit guarantee scheme for MSME. So very good incentives. So banks will not have any problem to extend loans to what? Weaker section of society or whoever want to be an entrepreneur or startup. Because the money which is invested in this particular scheme, Mudra scheme, definitely government of India is covering it, and government of India will reinfuse into the banking system during the budget in the form of capital infusion. Okay, now we will see the second one here. Enhanced scope for mandatory onboarding in TREDS. TREDS stands for Trade Related Electronic Discounting System. Basically, this particular scheme has been launched for MSME in order to solve the problems of delayed payments. Solve the problems of what? Delayed payments. Okay, remember this point. Then MSME units for food irradiation, quality and safety testing. Okay, whatever the MSME related products will be there, government of India will take care of food irradiation in that. Means food irradiation is nothing but fortification of food, make it more nutritious. Along with that, government of India also go for standardization of and quality assessment by giving certifications. New assessment model for the MSME credit. Okay, very normal and general one. Mudra loans already we have seen the limit enhanced to 20 lakh from the current 10 lakh. Very important under the Tarun category. As you know that under Mudra Rin, three types of categories are there. Okay, Bal, Kishore, Tarun. Okay, in Tarun category you will get more than 20 lakh rupees of loan. It was previously 10 lakh rupees of loan. Credit support will also be given to MSME during the stress period. Stress period is nothing but the period where there would be less profits to the companies. Okay, maybe the area is affected by the flood or natural calamity. Okay, maybe there is a inflation is running on and they are not getting much purchases like that. So in any of this stress period, okay, where the MSMEs are not able to repay their EMIs or dues, whatever it is, okay, at the time the credit support will be given to what? MSMEs according to the budget. Okay, and for manufacturing purpose, 12 industrial park under National Industrial Corridor Program will be launched. Rental housing with dormitory type accommodation. Dormitories are those where the workers are working. Beside it, a building will be built where the workers will be living at the same place, that are called as dormitories. Rental housing with dormitory type accommodation for industrial workers in PPP mode with viability gap funding. Viability gap funding is nothing but if the company is making this is the company what I say is that company location or company site where the workers are working. Beside that, there should be a dormitory constructed. Dormitory is nothing but a many stories building will be there where the workers will be accommodated here. So very near to that only site they will build, so that easy to go and easy to have a life. Now this particular dormitories will be built under the PPP mode. PPP means government will of India will give some money and private investor like Aditya Birla etc. Modi Construction they can. So government and private player together will build these dormitories. Remember this point. And if the project cost is very high, okay, and the private player is unable to make this dormitory, cannot afford or the project cost is escalating, at the time government of India will also give them viability gap funding. Means if the projects are not viable, no need to worry, government of India is saying that the private player that we are there, we will give you help. Critical minerals mission for domestic production, recycling and overseas acquisition. Critical minerals are those minerals which are important for the medicine purpose, which are important for the nuclear reactors to run, okay, which are important in any of the manufacturing processes. We call them as critical minerals. So one critical mineral mission we are going to launch for domestic to increase the domestic production, and we have to recycle it and use it for some other purposes, and overseas acquisition. Strengthening of tribunal and appellate tribunals to speed up insolvency resolutions and additional tribunals to be established. Whenever a MSME takes a loan from the bank, if suppose the bank is unable to, if suppose the MSME is not able to pay, or there is a dispute between the bank and the MSME with regard to any of the issues, or MSME with regard to the government, any kind of issues will be there between the bank, between the MSME, between the government. In these cases, tribunals and appellate tribunals will be established so that speedy resolution should happen among them and the MSME should thrive. Okay, internship opportunities are also there. Scheme for providing internship opportunities in 500 top companies to 1 crore youth in 5 years. Very important, remember this point. Allowance of 5,000 per month along with one-time assistance of 6,000 through the CSR fund. Corporate social responsibility. Every company in our country which is doing the profit will have to use 2% of their profits for the corporate social responsibility. Corporate is nothing but companies. Social means society. Responsibility means when the corporates are earning that much they are earning, it is their responsibility that they should do something for the social cause. they can aid some schools, they can aid hospitals, or they can conduct marathons for the cancer awareness or aid awareness programs, etc., so and so forth. But every corporate has some social responsibility like that. So when the youth has joined any internship program in Wipro, TCS, wherever it is, 5,000 per month will be given to him as a one-time assistance of 6,000 through the CSR funds. So this is all about the part fourth, priority fourth of the Viksit Bharat. So we'll come with this part fifth very soon. Take care, bye bye. And in the description you are having the number and the courses that we are launching. So we have launched. You can be a part of it and empower us. Do subscribe, share to all of your friends.